In this session, we are going to ask ChatGPT for assistance with Excel formula. Let's take the example of VLookUp. What is VLookUp? Let's first understand that. Let us say there are two files or two tables or two worksheets containing sales information and unit price information. These exist as two different files. Okay, so both contain product ABC. They are called as product reference ID in this particular file and product ID in this file. Okay, but both are essentially the same, but people have used a different terminology. Okay, so now I want to find out what is the revenue for A, B, and C. So what should I do? What is the revenue? I need to multiply unit price into unit sold. It is very simple. 10 into 100, that is 1000. So that is going to be the total sales or revenue. However, how can I do that using Excel? Because now there are only 3 records, so I can do this very easily. I don't need an Excel. Imagine if I have, instead of 3, I have 30,000 records. I can't be doing it manually, right? Excel helps us to compute such workings very easily. And one such formula is known as VLookUp. That is, it is looking for a particular value based on some references. Here the reference is product reference ID in this file and product ID in this file. They are the same. So the reference is this. It will bring the unit sold information from this file to this file so that the multiplication can be done and the entire process can be completed, right? So what I want is this, right? ABC product ID, unit price, which is there. So I will bring this information from this table corresponding to these three, and then I will multiply and I will have the revenue. So this process is done by VLookUp. Okay, it's a very, very useful formula, and people who are doing computations, reporting, use VLookUp quite extensively. Okay, now we are going to ask ChatGPT what is the formula for VLookUp. Let's say you are stuck up in VLookUp. Okay, you are getting errors in VLookUp. We can ask ChatGPT, right? So let's ask ChatGPT what is the formula for VLookUp. What is the formula for VLookUp? Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. See, it says VLookUp is a function in Microsoft Excel. Okay, it explains what is VLookUp and it gives the formula for VLookUp also. Right? Let's see if it gives an example. Yeah, it gives an example. Okay. It provides additional options. Is that all? Or okay, here is an example. Let's see what it says. VLookUp. See, it explains this particular formula. Very useful, right? Okay, now let's ask, explain VLookUp with an example. Okay, explain VLookUp with an example. Let's see what it comes up with. See, it is giving an example similar to the one that I gave. Right? This is very useful, right? This is very useful. It provides some additional details as well. Okay? It gives various options. I hope this helps. Now I want to ask one more question to ChatGPT. Suggest a good article that explains VLookUp clearly. Suggest a good article, a blog post, right? Let's see what it comes up with. See, it is providing a link, okay, that explains VLookUp. This is wonderful, right? Now let me ask another question. Suggest a good YouTube video that explains VLookUp clearly. Okay, I'm asking ChatGPT for a suggestion. Here is a YouTube video, right? It says it provides a step-by-step tutorial on how to use the VLookUp function, right? Isn't this wonderful?